So here we are in our little valley, and you can see a haze in the air, and that's the smoke drifting down from the forest fires in the north and west of us. So the fires north of us are about 100 miles away, so hopefully they don't creep down here, but it's been a very hazy stay here in Idaho. The fastest way from Montana to Idaho was driving back through Yellowstone. After that, though, most of that drive was a whole lot of nothing. Then you stumble upon Arco. In 1955, it was the first community in the world ever to be lit by electricity generated solely by nuclear power. Just past Arco is Craters of the Moon National Monument, a vast ocean of lava flows that was formed by a series of volcanic eruptions between 15,000 and 2,000 years ago. Considering the Oregon Trail passed by this area, I wondered what the settlers had thought of this unique landscape. It certainly wouldn't have been passable with covered wagons. After a long drive, we finally rolled through Ketchum into Sun Valley. Ketchum was a pleasant surprise. This random town of less than 4,000 people was clearly a hotspot for the rich and famous. Ernest Hemingway lived in Ketchum. Other celebrities including Tom Hanks, Demi Moore, Peyton Manning, Aaron Paul, Clint Eastwood, and Jamie Lee Curtis have homes here or have been seen regularly. Tina found an ideal boondocking site for us. We camped in Taylor Canyon, just 10 minutes from Ketchum. We had the whole valley to ourselves. It featured picturesque mountain views and a stream running nearby that we could use to cool off, as it was 90 degrees most days. The heat also incentivized us to cook outside, so the grill came in handy. Tina cooked up tasty dinners from local goods sourced from the Ketchum Farmers Market. The first night we heard pattering outside the camper. I thought it was rain until I opened the door. It was hundreds of moths drawn to the light inside the camper.
She really loves clawing the grass.
Does she?
Think a bird will make a nest out of all this stuff, Mace?
Hopefully. The following night, we heard there was a Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young cover band playing a free show in Ketchum. We couldn't resist live music, so went there to check it out. These folks know how to party, and CSNY is not easy to cover. The band was locked in. Some cool beverages helped temper the heat and smoke from the wildfires nearby as well. As we were driving through Sun Valley, we noticed an outdoor skating rink. Always on the lookout for unique features, we had to give it a shot. I'd never seen an outdoor ice rink in the summer, let alone when it was regularly 90 degrees. Tina humored me and we rented skates and took a few laps together. It felt good to get the wind in my hair and do something familiar in an unfamiliar place. Show me your moves. Oh yeah. We got the next Tanya Harding over here.
I don't want to be her. I want to be like Nancy Kerrigan.
Nancy Kerrigan. I had to reward Tina after my skating torture test, so we hit up Sawtooth Brewery for a soft pretzel and some wings. The next day we were due for another adventure, horseback riding. It's something we wanted to include on this trip, especially since we spent so much time in cowboy country. It was a little hazy due to the forest fires, but it was safe enough for the horses to be out. We were happy to hear that if the smoke was too thick, they'd give the horses a day off. Tina was on Fancy and I was on Tuck. We had a mellow trail ride with creek crossings and gorgeous mountain views. The icing on the cake for our Idaho stop was Alturas Lake, an alpine lake in the Sawtooth National Forest, just 30 miles northwest of Ketchum. We found our own secluded beach and spent the afternoon soaking in the gorgeous mountain views. A perfect way to end a hot and smoky stay in the Sawtooths.
I think you gotta rub it in a little bit more.
I think it's perfect.